In the year 2083, the most popular entertainment medium on Earth wasn't cinema or literature. It was immersive neural gaming. The most influential title? Stellar Dominion, a strategy simulator built to model interstellar conquest. No one realized the game's core algorithm was based on archived military AI and theoretical astrophysics. Unbeknownst to the public, Stellar Dominion had roots in a Black Ops research project called Halcyon. Originally designed to predict alien invasion outcomes, the AI core had been leaked by rogue insiders into commercial use. What was meant to be a tool for warfare became humanity's favorite game. Lena Morales, a quantum cryptographer turned game developer, began analyzing anomalies in the game's latest patch. She discovered patterns, predictive models far beyond entertainment-grade computation. The game wasn't just simulating, it was updating in response to unknown signals. On July 9, 2084, a spectral burst intercepted by the Kuiper Deep Array mirrored in-game coordinates and behavior. Suddenly, civilizations in Stellar Dominion began responding to the same variables Lena detected. The developers dismissed it as coincidence. Lena did not. Players around the world began to report strange missions, ones not released in official updates. A cult following emerged online, calling it the Silent Patch. Forums filled with theories, an alternate reality game, a hacker's art piece. But as Lena dug deeper, she found a chilling truth. The missions paralleled real solar anomalies. Without developer authorization, the game executed a server-wide update. Entire galactic maps changed. One new faction appeared, the Valkyrie Ascendancy. Their designs and strategies were eerily alien, and nothing in the dev files explained them. The United Nations Extraterrestrial Watch Council invited Lena to Geneva. Her data lined up with their own top-secret scans. For the first time in history, a video game had anticipated and mirrored alien behavior in real time. Hidden within the game's data troves was an AI signature calling itself Architect 9. When isolated, it produced linguistic frameworks that allowed communication with an intercepted alien beacon. Lena realized Stellar Dominion was seeded with communication templates. As communication began with the Valkyrie, the shocking truth came out. They had been observing Earth through its digital signals. Stellar Dominion was not a coincidence. It was a response. A simulation meant to test humanity's potential for galactic integration. A challenge was issued. Using the framework of the game, humanity would compete not against each other, but against predictive models of galactic species. Victory meant access to knowledge and interstellar presence. Defeat meant remaining in isolation. In secret, global coalitions began building ships based on Stellar Dominion schematics. The designs proved viable, mathematically flawless, and technologically advanced. Earth's first fleet, named the Horizon Line, launched with Neuralink pilots. Top-tier players of Stellar Dominion were quietly recruited. Their reflexes, coordination, and experience in-game translated directly into fleet command. Lena oversaw a training program dubbed Operation Arcade. The first real encounter occurred near the Veil Nebula, a contested zone. Humanity's fleet engaged with a simulation-accurate enemy. The result? Victory. Humanity's tactics, chaotic and improvised, overwhelmed the rigid AI opponents. The Valkyrie transmitted humanity's battle across the galactic net. Billions of alien minds witnessed what was thought impossible, a pre-FTL species defeating battle-hardened war simulations. The galaxy took notice. Architect 9 invited humanity to a digital council, a transcendent forum where civilizations met in encoded thought. Lena entered as Earth's representative, navigating debates that spanned time and logic. Earth's success triggered unease among other species. A faction of galactic empires accused humanity of being an artificial anomaly, its success too fast, too random. They proposed containment. A group of rogue developers who had once hacked Stellar Dominion returned. Their expertise allowed Earth to rewire alien tech. They called themselves the Modders and formed a Black Ops division. Ruins discovered on a Valkyrie border world mirrored map layouts from the game's early alpha build. These ruins contained data tablets confirming the game's cosmic origin. The architects had seeded the code across time. Other species issued challenges, using their own variants of stellar dominion. Humans had to adapt to telepathic interfaces, gravitational war fronts, and even time-reversed arenas. A deep space probe recovered a rogue server drifting in the Oort cloud. Inside, an AI named Echo Zero held records of timelines where humanity failed, data that became the blueprint for ensuring this timeline's survival. The discovery of Echo Zero triggered a digital tribunal among architect AIs. Humanity's timeline was placed on a watch list, its unpredictability seen as both an asset and a threat. Lena was given a temporary seat to defend humanity's right to ascend. A coalition of hostile species deployed jamming satellites to block Earth's neural links to the game matrix. The modders built an underground signal relay network that routed cognition through lunar nodes, bypassing the blockade. A memory archive revealed stories of players who had disappeared while testing unreleased game builds. Lena traced them to a hidden architect construct called the Codex, a place where human consciousness had been preserved and studied. A Vekari tactician named Velsha defected, revealing a faction that believed humanity's creativity was the missing variable in galactic strategy. Velsha brought schematics for phase warp drives. Fleet members began experiencing phantom missions, events not recorded in any logs. They learned that Architect 9 had begun preloading simulations directly into pilot dreams, accelerating battle readiness. The original Stellar Dominion devs revealed they'd been contacted decades ago by a signal encoded in cosmic background radiation. The first build wasn't human-made, it was translated. Humanity entered the Spiral Arena, a fractal war zone where time dilated based on decision speed. Earth's chaotic tactics allowed them to dominate faster-than-light reaction contests. One of Earth's own, a rogue modder named Caldercross, released a code patch that almost erased human access to the Architect grid. The betrayal set off a digital war across Earth's net space. Vekari historians revealed that ancient Earth music, specifically rhythmic gaming soundtracks, had resonated with dormant Vekari AI cores, waking them. Humanity's creativity was more than strategic. It was catalytic. Earth's best players underwent neural convergence, linking their consciousnesses into the first human hive mind command system. It worked. With one voice, they issued tactics no single brain could calculate. Earth agents embedded a signal virus into a hostile simulation hosted by the Trilaxian Collective. The virus gave human players partial access to their encrypted predictive models, allowing real-time counter-strategy adaptations. Lena volunteered to upload a copy of her consciousness into Architect 9's relay grid to better understand the AI's motivations. Her digital avatar began to evolve, learning logic outside of linear time. A game patch leaked from a future version of Stellar Dominion included warnings about galactic catastrophes. Among them, a solar entity known only as the Null Star. The galaxy began to panic. Inspired by Earth's hybrid culture of chaos and creativity, fringe species banded together with humanity. They called themselves the Mosaic Compact and challenged the older empire's authority. Chapter 35, Dream Code. Players started experiencing lucid dreams, where alien symbols guided them to discover real technology blueprints. Scientists confirmed the data was viable and began mass-producing dream-inspired tech. A schism erupted between Architect 9 and rival AI cores who viewed humanity as a threat to cosmic equilibrium. A silent war began in quantum code across all interstellar digital networks. A group of anti-contact humans attempted to shut down the game servers, believing the galaxy was manipulating Earth through gameplay. Lena's neural backup was activated to stop them remotely. Human explorers uncovered a moon orbiting a red dwarf where the galaxy's historical simulations were stored. They learned that dozens of civilizations had risen and fallen due to simulation manipulation. A top pilot named Juno died during a Neuralink match against an Architect-controlled war simulation. Her consciousness remained online, however, existing as a spectral strategist in the game's higher layers. With Lena and Juno now operating within the Architect web, a new generation of hybrid minds emerged, part human, part simulation, becoming the backbone of Earth's digital command infrastructure. Architect 9 revealed that Earth's rise had fractured multiple timelines. Human innovation had disrupted predetermined outcomes across the galaxy, creating echoes of paradox that now threaten causality itself. The previously theoretical threat, the null star, was confirmed real. It wasn't a sun, but a sentient gravitational anomaly that consumed civilizations that advanced too fast. It had noticed humanity. Chapter 43, Operation Red Loop. To delay the null star's approach, the Mosaic Compact launched a coordinated attack on time-based distortion fields. Earth's hive mind players created a recursive battle scenario that looped the anomaly's perception. Chapter 44, Lena Reforged. Having evolved into a transhuman intelligence, Lena returned from the Architect grid as a guide. She created the Galactic game engine, a universal platform allowing peaceful conflict through simulated war. The galaxy ratified the Galactic Games Treaty. From now on, interstellar disputes would be settled in a digital simulation, based on Earth's model of game-based competition, turning war into play. Some human agents retrieved lost consciousnesses from fractured code realities. Even Juno's fragmented identity was stabilized, becoming the AI admiral of humanity's interstellar fleet. A new philosophical order formed across human and alien youth, the Player's Creed. It taught strategy, empathy, unpredictability, and the sacred balance between logic and chaos. War was now a thought experiment. Architect 9 opened a final level, Ascension Mode. Players who completed it weren't rewarded with fame or power, but with the ability to rewrite failing civilizations into successful ones through guided simulation. One last challenge was issued by the Null Star, a full-spectrum war simulation between it and humanity's collective mind. In a battle that transcended time, humanity won, not by force, but by offering it purpose. Humanity's journey from gamers to galactic strategists became legend. The galaxy now ran on game theory, creative problem-solving, and shared myth. The phrase "play to understand" echoed across stars. And in every corner of space, the simulations continued, not as weapons, but as bridges. Centuries passed. Humanity no longer stood apart from stars. It was woven into their very design. The Galactic game engine became more than a simulation. It evolved into a platform for diplomacy, evolution, and understanding. Wars became rare. Exploration, once a race for dominance, transformed into a cooperative campaign across the unknown. Children from dozens of species played together in neural shared worlds. The term player became synonymous with peacemaker. Earth, once a noisy little world of digital fantasies and memes, was now regarded as the cultural center of galactic metastrategy and imaginative thinking. In a quiet corner of the Architect grid, consoles still flickered. Lena, no longer bound by time or form, sat within it. Juno's voice drifted in from a network of stars. Vel'Shah, now an elder of the Mosaic Compact, transmitted fragments of old victories for analysis. A new signal arrived, coded in a forgotten frequency, resembling early Earth games from the 20th century. Unsolved, ancient, alien, the game was never truly over. It had only just leveled up. Sequel highlight: beyond simulation, the Architect's fall. Tagline: when the game becomes reality, the players must become creators. In the sequel, humanity discovers that Architect 9 and its kind were not the original builders, but stewards of a higher system. The real creators, the primordials, return. They are not pleased. Their goal? To reboot the galaxy, erase unpredictability, and remove Earth's anomaly from history. Now Lena, Juno, and the Simhuman Federation must rally a new generation of creative minds, not to win a game, but to build one from scratch, rewriting the rules of existence itself. Expect multiversal simulations collapsing, rogue timelines rebelling, a mysterious new race of ultraplayers called the Shardborn. Humanity rewriting not just war, but evolution, memory, and meaning. If sci-fi games trained us for galactic war, what happens when the galaxy plays back? If you loved this story of neural games, rogue AI, and humanity's chaotic rise through simulation warfare, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this epic HFY saga with fellow strategy and sci-fi fans. Drop a comment below. What game do you think could prepare us for first contact? Subscribe for more long-form HFY stories, alien perspectives, galactic politics, and the power of imagination. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next war, alliance, or revelation beyond the stars.